I'm having an air source heat pump installed at this very moment because I know that climate change is here with us and coming. The house was cavity wall insulated 12 years ago, so it's ready to go to have the air source heat pump providing water, hot water for use, and also hot water in the radiators at a lower ambient temperature than would have been with the gas boiler. As a result, I will be running the air source heat pump and the radiators for longer through the day than I used to with the gas. The people who share the house with me, there are 4, and myself, have study bedrooms, so they need to have a good warmth, and the radiators have been upsized by 50% to allow for that.
We installed an air source heat pump because we were really keen to get off fossil fuels, and particularly natural gas. Now, when we sought to do so, we went to make sure that we had an MCS accredited installer because we knew that there would have to be changes in our house. We didn't know if the radiators were the right size, if we were going to be getting enough heat, if our insulation was sufficient. So having a professional come and look at all of those areas and advise us on what settings we would have at the end of the day and the likely energy and cost implications for it was really important to us. Our behavior's changed a little bit since we've installed it, mostly because it takes a longer time to heat up the house because we're running at a lower flow temperature. So we like to think about it as if we've invited a couple extra friends over to the house and they're just bringing their body heat with them. And if you can imagine that compared to a gas boiler, which would be like having a furnace in the room, it just takes a little bit more time. But once it's heated, keeping it at that kind of constant low flow temperature is what keeps the house very comfortable. We were concerned about the cost of installing an air source heat pump, but we were fortunate to be able to get a government grant through the Renewable Heat Incentive. You can still get a grant through now the boiler upgrade scheme for £5,000 off, so that it isn't as dear to install one of these systems.